As if we needed any more confirmation that Madison Cawthorn being kicked out of the House of Representatives after just one term is a very, very good thing, I'm going to present to you today exhibit number 150 of why Cawthorn using his final speaking opportunity on the floor of the House to rail against, and I quote here, soft metrosexuals. Take a look at this clip. This is a guy who seems obsessed with gender stuff and even cultural issues that aren't big issues now. I think it's been 12 years since I heard the term metrosexual be used. Here is Madison Cawthorn delivering this final, principled, and defiant speech on the floor of the House of Representatives.
Our young men are taught that weakness is strength, that delicacy is desirable, and that being a soft metrosexual is more valuable than training the mind, body, and soul. Social media has weakened us, siphoning our men of their will to fight, to rise in a noble manner, square their jaws, and charge once more into the breach of life to defend what they love. So on this precipice of disaster, I ask the young men of this nation a question. Will you sit behind a screen while the storied tales of your forefathers become myth? Or will you stand resolute against the dying light of America's golden age? Will you reclaim your masculinity? Will you become a man to be feared, to be respected, to be looked up to? Or will you let this nation's next generation be its final generation?
That line about will you become a man to be feared? You know, call me crazy, but I respect people who garner respect, not who make others afraid. And in fact, often those who make others afraid are quite cowardly people when it really comes down to it. And this is really, it's easy to say, oh, it's Madison Cawthorn with another one of his wacky rants on his way out. Don't let the door hit you as you exit, sort of thing. But he brings up an idea or a concept that is becoming increasingly common among the right, which is that they just love fear in every sense. They see those who are feared as powerful and to be respected. They use fear-based politics and fear-mongering to get people to vote for them. Oh, you've got to be afraid of the violent immigrants that are coming in, and you've got to be afraid of the crazy communists that have taken over Congress. And of course, none of these things are true. Fear is a big part of their politics, and Madison Cawthorn just explaining an additional way in which that's the case. Now, as far as the metrosexual stuff, I don't know that I've heard anyone complain about metrosexuals since 2008. Very, very, very early in 2008, I would even say. And for people who maybe don't remember or never knew what that term meant, metrosexual referred to a young, often urban, heterosexual male, often with left-leaning political views, who's interested in fashion and has what might be considered a refined sense of taste. And it was a way of criticizing heterosexuals who you can't just say, oh, they're gay, by saying this is a brand of heterosexuality that is sort of less manly and less masculine. Again, I haven't heard metrosexual as a term used in a very, very long time, but we clearly know what is on Madison Cawthorn's mind. Good habits have to be sustainable in order to become habits. It has to be something you'll actually do. And when it comes to nutrition, some people have hours to plan out every meal, their exact vitamin intake. I'm not doing any of that. I don't have the time. Here's what's sustainable for me. I start my day with just a single scoop of AG1 from Athletic Greens. It gives me the entire day's worth of the 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, and probiotics I want from whole food sources. It's just simple. It's just one scoop of AG1. I get all the nutrients I want. I don't have to do any math, use my protractor, my TI-83, or take a bunch of different capsules and pills. It's not some kind of wacky supplement making a bunch of crazy claims. I would not promote something like that. AG1 is just a simple product that does what it says it does. It gives you the daily nutrients and vitamins you likely want, vitamin A, C, E, magnesium, zinc, potassium, in one simple scoop. You keep your body nourished. You'll also get a free year supply of vitamin D, which I take in the winter, plus 5 free travel packs at athleticgreens.com/Pacman. The link is down below.